We're going to fall in our RPMs and a rise in our manifold pressure. We're going to fall in our oil pressure. I don't have anything on the windscreen, which is good. Our oil temperature is good, our oil pressure is good. Electric fuel pump is good. We have fuel flow, alternator checks complete, annunciator panels, everything's working. Attitude indicator is correct, HSI is correct, altimeter is set, CDI set, radios are set, transponder set, air conditions off, breakers were checked, alternate air was checked, throttle, retard,
requesting full stop on runway 22.
belts and harnesses are on, controls are free, front brake release, and this is going to be a normal takeoff. We're going to take off from runway 22. What we're going to do is if I have engine failure when I'm doing the rollout, if there's enough runway left, I'll land. If I get above 1,000 feet and I have engine failure, then I'm going to pick a spot out there that's close by. If I get above 1,000 feet, then we'll try to make a slow turn back.
3199, looking for traffic.
Alright, so we're on 1, talking to 1 now. Alright, so our flaps are set, our tabs are set, we're going to accelerate to probably about 80 because it's a little warm today. And our control wheel is ready to go. Best rate of climb is going to be about 90 knots. Probably going to shoot for about 95 to 100. That way it's not so steep. We'll see.
Hey, Liberty 199, the Cessna is ahead of you now, crossing right to left on about a 1 mile final.
Liberty 199 still looking for traffic.
Lynchburg Tower, Saratoga 8455 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff runway 22.
Saratoga 8455 Foxtrot, Lynchburg Tower, hold short runway 22, traffic inside a mile final.
Hold short 2255 Foxtrot.
Liberty 199, let's be a full stop.
Liberty 199, affirmative.
Alright, just continue for that left base, square base to final. Traffic departing ahead will be a Saratoga. Your Cessna traffic is short final. Expect to be number 1.
Traffic in sight.
I stepped on you, and Liberty 199, just continue, expect to be number 1, clearance on final.
Liberty 199, continue square base.
So we've got a windsock right there, and then right now it's blowing right to left. Just a touch. I think what it means when the windsock was straight out right there, past the point,
November 1,
like if it was blowing out, that means that the winds are greater than 15 knots.
Power, actually. Saratoga 55 Foxtrot, runway 22, line up and wait, traffic left base, Cessna.
Lining up and wait on runway 2255 Foxtrot. He cleared me to line up and wait on runway 22. The final is clear. We got one guy on the field on the runway right now, and I see a 22 on the pavement.
Lynchburg Tower, Liberty 149.
That traffic's on the go.
Liberty 149, Lynchburg Tower.
Lynchburg Tower, Liberty 149 is 10.8 miles inbound, full stop with information correct.
Saratoga 55 Foxtrot, traffic on the go is a left-hand turn, right turn on course to Roanoke, your discretion, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, right turn on my discretion. I'll get the traffic inside 55 Foxtrot.
Liberty 199, runway 22.
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Liberty 199, clear to land, runway 22.
Liberty 149, I kind of...
Right down the runway is where we want to be. Airspeed's alive.
Enter a left downwind and report over
60.
Rossburg.
Left downwind and report over
70.
Rossburg, Liberty 149.
Alright, there's about 80. That's nice and easy just because it's so hot. She feels fat. Alright, so we do have a positive rate of climb and the gear's up. Power setting's good, we're not over boosting. I got that traffic in sight right there, do you see him?
Lynchburg Tower, V169, midfield left downwind, runway 22, request full stop.
There's 1,400 feet, I'm taking flaps out. Traffic's no factories behind us now.
Runway 22, clear touch
Fuel
go.
pumps off. Alright, just a touch of
Request full stop,
man.
3129.
And we'll go ahead and turn right to 283 now.
Liberty 199, taxi Bravo 3, Bravo 1 Echo.
Liberty 199, taxi Bravo 3, Bravo Echo.
283, there we go.
And Liberty 149, disregard the Rustburg call, just continue for left down, report midfield now.
First downwind, Liberty 149.
There's a hitting, a 283.
Lynchburg Tower, Cessna 3641 Lima, left downwind for runway 22, touch and go, and I have traffic on base.
Cessna 4 Lima, extend your downwind.
Pull the
Extend downwind 41 Lima.
prop back just a hair. Get the RPMs out of the red. Well, we're still climbing at 1,000 feet per minute right now. Little hazy out here.
Tower Liberty 108, holding short, runway 22, ready for takeoff.
Liberty 108, Lynchburg Tower, hold short, runway 22, arrive traffic threshold.
Holding short, Liberty 108.
Our ground speed right now is 96 knots, awfully slow.
Liberty 108, traffic extending on left down, is assessed on runway 22, line of point.
Runway 22, line of away, Liberty 108.
There's the ground speed. You good?
Cessna 4 the traffic in position will be assessed on base approved, expect clearance on final.
All that haze is humidity.
Yes, it is.
Saratoga 555, shot green, change crew, 264 Lima.
Hot day.
What do you say? I'm sorry, you were stepped on for 555 shot.
555, shot free, change crew.
Rig change approved, 555 shots on.
Cessna 4
Roanoke approach, Saratoga 84555 shots at 3,500 from 4,500.
Runway 4555, shot Roanoke departure. Ident.
There's a flash for 555 shot.
555, shot radar contact, 5 miles west, Lynchburg Airport. Thank you, maintain VA4.
Maintain a VA4, 555 shot. Sounds like he's asleep. There's 4,000, or 4,500. Hear a little bit of noise, do you?
Is that better?
I hear like a clicking noise. Oh, it's gone now. Do you hear it?
Mechanical or electrical, like in the headset?
In the headset. Alright, there's leveling off, and my iPad just overheated. It just does not like flying on hot days.
Get a green screen and put it right there?
Yeah, I need to do something. Either that or I'm just going to have to move it. But I like it right there, because if I have it right here, I kind of had this tendency. So
that green film for the window,
yeah.
that, like on, you know what I'm talking about? Goes on the helicopter. Might help out. I don't know that it'd get rid of it completely.
Alright, we're pitching, powering, and trimming. Shooting for 2,300 on the RPM.
Visibility is crazy.
What's that?
The visibility.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot better when it's, you know, not 100 degrees out and all this humidity.
Roanoke approach, Skylane 92815, level 6000, direct Grand Strand.
Don't want to jinx us, but
92815,
not that bad up here.
approach, for altimeter 3002.
I was expecting more bumps.
3002, 815.
Make sure we stay around about 1550 so we can let that increase. Brought the mixture back to about 20 gallons per hour. And we're green on our instruments. All's good and good. Alright, so we got tower 118.3. Alright, so the AWAS is 123.775. Put that down there, put that up there, and then the ground. They have ground channel. No ground.
Roanoke approach, Liberty 108 is 4 miles to the southwest of Lynchburg. Climbing through 28, going to practice area 15 low.
So we pick that up now.
Liberty 108, Roanoke departure, radar contact.
Roger, Liberty 108.
Okay, clearance is going to be 119.85. Yeah, we need to start descent here pretty quick.
Liberty 108, take in the practice area.
Going to 15 low.
Roger.
12692, so 51, we'll see now.
On initial contact, you have Tango.
Ground is 120.
Cruiseville Airport information, Tango 2054 Zulu weather, wind 290 at 9, visibility 10, view clouds at 5,000. 55 Foxtrot, contact Roanoke approach 126.9er.
126.9 or 55 Foxtrot.
Approach R9644 kilo, level 7,500.
Roanoke approach, it's okay, 4555 strides, level 4,300.
Zulu weather, wind 290 at 9, visibility 10, view clouds at 5,000, temperature 35, dew point 18, altimeter 3004. November 8455 Foxtrot, Roanoke approach, Roanoke at 200 3004, and our right base for my 34.
Alright, to 3004, right base for runway 34, 55 Foxtrot. Alright, so this is going to be the one that's pretty much straight on for us. Alright, since it descent, overheat. Do this.
Back on.
Yeah, we'll wait. I won't lose it again.
Altimeter 3004.
Pretty close to descent.
Approach runway 34 in use. Notice this airman. Runway 6 Mauser out of service. Runway 24 Pappy out of service. Cargo ramp movement area boundary markings non-standard. Work in progress safety area. Construction fence. Approach end of runway 16. Hazardous weather information for Virginia. Available high-watt flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact US Tango. Roanoke Regional Airport information Tango 2054 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 9. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. Temperature 35, dew point 18.
Yeah, I'm on the descent, so pull this down.
Visual approach runway 34 in use. Notice this airman. Runway speed arrival.
So we've got the weather. And approach, Saratoga 84555, sure, I got the weather.
Saratoga 8455 Foxtrot, roger. November 469 Alpha Lima, contact Potomac, correction, contact Greensboro 124.35.
12435, 943. There's the runway right there, you see it? It's over there in that valley. Our runway is going to be like behind us.
What's this guy do?
That's another mic. Hey, lights on, fuel pumps on. Our tanks are pretty much even. In the green on our gauges.
Lance 55 Foxtrot, Roanoke Airport, 12 o'clock, 8 miles.
Inside for 55 Foxtrot.
Lance 855, correction, Lance 55 Foxtrot, roger, enter the right base, runway 34, contact tower 118.3 as well.
Right base, runway 34, and contact the tower 118.3, 55 Foxtrot as well.
Runway 24 for departure.
They are using 24.
Down to 395 Julia Papa, taxi to the ramp via Delta straight ahead.
I'm floating that plane.
Julia Papa. See ya.
Roanoke Tower, Saratoga 8455 Foxtrot's inbound, entering into a right base, runway 34.
Saratoga 8455 Foxtrot, Roanoke Tower, wind 330 at 5, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, 55 Foxtrot. Alright, we're 7 miles out. I don't know if you can see Roanoke Tower where you got 2, 4, and 6 run this way, and 3, 4 running that way.
Yeah.
The tower's kind of right there in the middle.
Yep, I see it.
We do have traffic. I see about 6 miles out now. Straight at us, 1,800 feet below us. Alright, we're below 132, so go ahead and put the gear down. Well, glad it wasn't as bumpy as I was thinking it was going to be.
Very smooth flight.
There's the end of runway 34 right there. He wants me to enter into a right base, which is basically like that. And straight into it. Do my final. We're in the white arc, so we can put our first notch of flaps in. And we just keep our descent coming on down. Below, we're actually below the mountain right there. So when you come in for 2-4, you have to be above it, of course, because you're going that way, and then 2-4 is that way.
Piedmont 4959, Roanoke clearance. You're clear to the Charlotte Douglas International Airport via radar vectors to join Victor 103, Greensboro, then as filed. Fly heading 235 off runway 24. Climb maintain 5,000. Expect 10,000.
2 miles of us.
Departure. Departure frequency 126.9er.
And he's 800 feet below us.
54.
He's popping up on the radar every now and then.
Where's he at?
2 miles. He's about over here, so it's probably that probably somebody either taking off or landing runway 24.
Piedmont 4959, reback is correct, and you said you needed the heading again?
And when you come from, see this airport's in this valley right here. So when you come
Piedmont
from,
4959, reback
when
is
you're
correct.
landing that way, off of 16,
Piedmont 4959,
it's nothing but that mountain right
you
there,
give
so
me
you
a
have to
little
like
time
dive
now,
bomb it
about
down.
prior to engine
But
start.
you're right over top of that on your setup. And then coming this way, you know, you have to come down over top of those mountains. So this thing's right in the middle of this valley right here.
Frequency, I'll work on that time now.
Alright, so final's clear. Our mixture's full, our prop's full, we got 3 in the green, we got everything on. He's cleared to land us on runway 34. And we'll go ahead and hit that second notch of flaps in now. And that's a 3-4 on the pavement. I like landing this runway.
59, released at 50, void if not off by 52, time now 24 1/4. You're up.
And we'll put that last notch in on final. About 95 is my airspeed. We'll go ahead and put that, turn that AC off on final. Got the runway made. I bounced it. How's your back? Your back okay? Break your neck?
I know it doesn't count for much, but I think you're a great pilot.
Thank you.
And I'm waiting for this guy to tell me something.